Hello, ducks! I was in the barn shoveling duck poop, and I totally forgot I was going to show you this. So this is what I've been sorting, guys. All these bags here are full of years and years and years of papers. And there's like upstairs, there's like 12 boxes like this big full of files I had to sort through. And then all of that stuff back there. A lot of sorting. Roughly 40 hours sorting and then reboxing up. But it's all, yes Doug, it's all destined for the recycle. So I'm going to go back to shoveling duck poop. It feels good not to be doing that today. It's actually turned out nice. It's about 4 or 5 degrees above zero right now. Doug's frisky. So we're going to do a little bit of a barn cleanup here for the ducks. Yeah, I was in here cleaning and I totally forgot that I was going to share that with you, just so you know what I've been up to. It's strange, it's only wet at one end of the barn, but I'm just going to give the place a complete cleaning because it's going to get really wet here this week. It's going to first get cold, and then it's going to get really wet. The ducks are out there. They know what I'm doing. I've been up since 4 a.m. I was doing some work on the computer. I'm starting to feel it. I was having breakfast and then I was doing the upload, which it's doing the upload right now, and I was like, I couldn't figure. I was like, I was so tired, and I was like, and then I realized, oh, it's 4 a.m. I was wide awake, and I got out of bed at about, I guess it was about 4:30. I said, the hell with it, I'm getting up. Just lay there tossing and turning. I think it's the excitement of having that sort done. Because, oh, I was not looking forward to that. I'm so glad it's done. My next job, taxes. Oh, I hate that. It's actually not bad in here, but it's really, I can feel the moisture. Ducks need a little bit of clean up in here. See, they're not hanging around too much, but it's like, it doesn't look wet, but there's a layer of wetness underneath. That's all the duck urine. They haven't been doing any duck pooping in here. It's all wet farts. Oh. They're not going to be happy tonight, being no lights on in the pen, because they've been partying pretty hardcore here. It's some screwy weather coming too this week. Typical spring stuff, you know? It's going to get cold, then it's going to get wet, then it's going to rain. Okay, where did I leave off here? Okay. The snow's just deep enough. I can't see where I left off. I'm thinking this area here. I didn't finish. That's what I'm thinking. All right, I'm lost for words, guys. I think that's because I'm so tired. Just waking up at 4 o'clock. Plus, I'm a little bit fried from this sortathon that I've been doing. Honestly, I feel brain dead. That's what I feel like, because it's been so long since I've had to do like paperwork. Because basically, the Duck Adventure, there's not much paperwork here. I think that's what it is. I think that's why I feel so tired today. Compounded with the early start, but I think that's the main reason. I'm just not used to paperwork. Oh, look at that, eh? See, they're coming in, now they're going to run out. Oh, the silly little ducks. Oh, it's going to be so much fun this spring, this summer. Oh, you guys have no idea how much I'm looking forward to this. With the barn, this door here is going to be gone. That wall has to stay because that's all the electrical. I'm not doing a rewire. And it's going to, we're going to have like so much room. And I'm putting a floor drain in. I'm not going to run water because to put a hydrant out here is just too expensive. It's like I would have to dig down right to my house, and then I would have to basically go about 5 feet down and through my wall in the basement. It would be a big job to do it, and an expense that we can do without. I can handle the water. It's not the end of the world. But I'm definitely going to put a drain in, and the floor is going to be cement. And my buddy, he finishes cement for a living. I'm going to get him to buff it up so it's smooth. So I don't even need the Coroplast. But when we do it, I'm going to dig it out, and I'm going to put a floor drain, and I'm going to go under the barn because this log on this side has to get replaced too for the extension at the front, because I'm going to run one 40-foot log on each side so the building's all one, so that when frost happens, the piece that gets built on the for the lack of a better term, the pimple on the side of the barn won't move. But the water line will go out and cut across the pen, or maybe it might go out behind the barn. I might go that direction too, and go out and down that way. I don't know yet. It'll all depend when they have the excavator here. I don't want to bury it too far under, just in case it blocks or gets plugged. I want to be able to get at it. So I'm going to use either 4-inch, potentially maybe even 6-inch drain. So there's no way that it can get plugged, or less chance of it getting plugged. I'm not going to use standard 3-inch ABS. I'll probably use something like 4-inch PVC or something big. Sort of about the size that's on the duck tub. But if I go with 6-inch, that gives me more room for clean out. We'll see. I might get my hands on some sewer pipe, because there's straw and everything, and even if you scrape the barn out and you start washing it out, you're going to get straw build up and debris, and I don't want to have it so that it gets plugged. But I'm definitely putting a floor drain in. That's absolutely for sure. I want to be able to wash it out. And it'd be so nice to, to come in here with the garden hose and spray it out, especially with the ducklings, because if I scrape it out, and I'm cleaning the duck poop out, and then once you scrape it out, and if you can take, just bring the hose in and give it a squirt, you can clean it right up. And I wasn't paying attention there. The cleaner you keep it, the cleaner the ducklings are, everything just stays a little better. I just like it clean. I don't like when, especially ducklings, when it's really gross on the floor, because they get so dirty because they're so close to the floor, like they're just little tiny things. It's going to be exciting. I'm pumped, as you can tell. Now I'm talking about it non-stop. Well, now you know what I'm excited about. I never thought that the duck adventure would get this big. We're going to feed a lot of people this year, with the food bank on top of the, I think we're going to be able to have enough ducks for 3 homeless shelters. And if I'm really good at taking care of the predator problem, we could potentially have enough ducks for 4 shelters. All depends on my ability on the predators. And Doug, which, because I'm not hatching, and I don't have to build a pen this year, because the barn expansion is going to be done before the ducklings even get here. So my only job is going to be to make sure that the 2,000 ducklings are taken care of and they're safe, and share the crap out of it with you guys as much as possible, so you can see, with as much detail as possible of what it's like to raise this many ducks at once. I think it's going to be one awesome experience. I just see an egg, another one. Aha! So that's 70 eggs today, guys. I'll put that up there for right now. 70 eggs. That's what we got today. Because it was 69 I washed. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that part. That's the most eggs we've ever gotten here. Absolutely the most. Never have I gotten that many eggs from the ducks. That's crazy, actually, if you think about it. Yeah, so you're going to watch this year. This is going to be like a one-of-a-kind thing on YouTube, to be able to watch, a whole season in a lot of detail, guys, like live and video capturing and drone footage, and it's going to be a tough show to copy. It's like, I don't know anybody in his right mind would want to copy it though, because it's a lot of work, physical, hard labor. But it's going to be just so cool to share this, because like I said, I never in my dreams would have thought that, we would get this big. I always wanted it to get big, but I just kept trying and trying. I didn't think that, I was going to have somebody help me. I thought for sure I was going to have to, do it on my own. The fact that, Metzler Farms, they really like the helping the homeless, and it helps them too, because it, brings awareness to ducks and what they're really like, because a lot of people don't know what ducks are like, because we're, as North Americans, we're brainwashed chickens. Everything's chickens, And honestly, once you've had free-range ducks, it's hard to eat chicken. it's impossible to even put up with their eggs after you've had duck eggs. Chicken eggs are just absolutely tasteless to me. Even free range, you know, they're just not the same thing. It's sort of like a goose egg. I'm not a big fan of goose eggs. I find them too mild. They're too much like chicken. They're just a giant chicken egg, actually, a goose egg. Not like a duck egg. Duck egg is really rich. But like, you know, we're going to be given, well, if the ducks are laying, like, we're getting 70 eggs a day. You know, we honestly, if this is the way the ducks are going to start laying eggs, and we start getting, this is what we're going to be getting, like 70 a day. You know, if you do the math, even at 60 a day, that's 1,800 eggs a month for the food bank. That's an insane amount of eggs. Well, it's not really for, you know, 600 people, but it's an insane amount of eggs to what the duck or the food bank is used to getting, which is 240 a month. You know, and this little YouTube channel is, you know, supplying 1,800 to potentially, you know, 2,100 eggs per month, guys. For the month of, well, we're talking probably, well, April, May, June, good laying months. Holy mackerels, when you do the math, we could do 7,000 eggs. That's crazy if you think about it. That's actually nuts. We could actually hit 7,000 eggs. That's helping a lot of people out, getting, you know, high quality protein. Because another thing too, think about this: 7,000 eggs, 7,000 duck eggs to be specific, okay, is like 13,000 chicken eggs. Like, that's over 1,000 dozen eggs in equal, you know, that's basically what it is. Over 1,000 dozen chicken eggs we could potentially be giving them in duck egg weight. That really, when you put it that way, you know, considering they get 240 dozen a year, and we're going to drop potentially 1,000. That's crazy, actually. The Duck Adventure is going to become very well known, guys, and it's all because of you. It's not just me. It's my fans of the show, you know, that make this possible. It's not me. I couldn't do this on my own. It's because of your help, your support. That's basically what it is. It's like, because by myself, I could, you know, raise animals and give them away. I would have to go get a job, and I wouldn't be vlogging, and we wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be a YouTuber. Yeah, I think it's so awesome, actually. I get really excited. I don't know what it is. The more I give away, the more excited I get. It's just the most bizarre thing. It's like, honestly, you know what it's like? I'll tell you what it's like, okay? It feels like, I feel giddy. That's what it is. I feel giddy. I've been trying to figure out, you know, this sensation that I'm going through. And it's because, you know, of you helping me. Metzer Farms jumping, you know, into the game here, because that is just unbelievable. So it's like, I've got this, like this really happy feeling. I don't know. It's because I'm doing something major positive. Like, this is, you know, last year, you know, we did you know, we gave the food bank, I think it was like about 2,400 eggs. You know, we did like, you know, 524 or 542 ducks to the homeless shelter. You know, which is all great. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, try to talk it down or demean our accomplishment last year, but this year, you know, the accomplishment, we potentially could, you know, we could hit 7, maybe 8,000 eggs to the food bank. You know, if I'm really good on the predator situation, we could, seriously guys, potentially, you know, do 15 to 1,800 ducks to, you know, to the homeless shelters. That is like, it's got to be, you know, it's got to be like serious. It's got to be noteworthy on YouTube's what we're doing here. This little community that, you know, we've built, you know, sharing videos and commenting and liking and, you know, and talking to people about it and you know, wearing t-shirts, hint hint, so people can see, you know, that you're a loud and proud duck supporter. It's like, it's exciting, as you can tell. I'm pumped. I am. I have to pinch myself, actually, especially since I've released the information to you guys that this is what I've been holding up inside of me all winter. I'm now I can, you know, I can show you how excited I really am inside about what we're going to do this year. It's like a lot of hard work to get to this point. You know, there's a lot of YouTubers out there, you know, doing, you know, they're vlogging and, you know, making videos and that. But I've yet to have a fan send me a link of any channel that is even remotely close to doing what we're doing, as far as, you know, giving back in the scale that we're giving back. Like, there's guys, you know, they do fundraising videos and, you know, one-offs, but to donate your whole channel to a cause like this, I haven't seen anybody yet, and I haven't had one person send me a link to a channel that's doing anything remotely close to what we're pulling off here. And, you know, we got 40,000 of yous out there. If somebody was doing this on YouTube, it's even remotely similar, you know, be it pigs, cows, chickens, whatever, you know, nobody has sent me yet, you know, and that's 40,000 pairs of eyes out there. Nobody has said, oh, look at this guy's doing something similar to what you're doing. And to think, you know, I started down this path, guys, just because I wanted to, you know, not support factory farming, because I really, you know, the YouTube and the animal cruelty videos ruined me. I couldn't look at meat the same, and I'm not going to stop eating meat. I'm not. And you know, and I wanted to grow my own food because of YouTube ruining me, you know, showing me, you know, the GMOs and the poison we're getting done to us in the grocery stores. I never would have thought that here I am in 2017 and we're probably going to do the most epic thing there is. And, you know, for real. Oh, poor dog. Crows everywhere, isn't there, dog? Crows! Not. Oh, I know what he's barking at, guys. The snow is sliding off the roof on the other side in the pen. The noise is sending him over the edge. He keeps hearing the snow sliding off. He was doing that last night in the house too. So I'm going to turn the camera off and I'm going to just continue working here. and post this for you guys. And I think tomorrow I'm not going to do any filming because I want to work on the website to get the t-shirts happening, so that we can start raising some funds to get the war chest built up, so we can start, you know, paying bills here that are going to be needed to be, well, things that need to be bought, services rendered for the big summer. It's going to be huge. I'm pumped. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. Look at this. They they know what I'm doing. It's been non-stop, in and out, in and out, coming in to check out the fresh straw. A couple of minutes ago there was about 30 of them in here. They just love fresh straw. And this is why I like cleaning the barn. This is exactly the reason, right here, guys. When they come in and they let you know, look at them coming in. Oh, ducks. Oh, they're so funny. Oh, I moved, eh? Look at that, eh? Oh, barely. Oh, man. They put such a smile on my face. It's they're like little puppies, you know, little dogs. Alright, we're coming back in. It's been non-stop. It's like like I said, I turned around, there's like 30 of them in here. Alright, I'll get done quick, ducks, so that you can have the barn to yourself. Oh, but you know, no matter how much I hang around with them, they always freak out when I go near them. It's like I don't know what I gotta do to earn their trust. But they're hell bent. They keep coming back in. See, it's just too much to resist, huh? This much candy on the floor. Alright, well, let me get done, ducks, and then you can have this place to yourself. I'll go do the metal shed. They'll have 2 buildings to play in today. They're so funny. Oh. And this is exactly why I like cleaning the barn. They say thank you big time. Okay, the barn is full. Look at this. Relax, ducks. Look at that, eh? Oh, that's a ton of ducks. That's so funny. You're back. Where were you? Oh no, you were rolling again. Doug, where are you getting this stuff? Everything's covered in snow right now. Oh, are you ever covered in it? Well, you're going to be getting a shower. A dog. I'd like to know how he found it, considering there's like a fresh layer of snow on everything. Look at that, eh? That's some kind of poop. I'm thinking it's cow poop. He's in the bush. You tell him, Doug. Oh, you're a little wound up. Are you ever dirty? You can really see it in this angle. What? Doug, go around the pen. You can't run through it. That's what you're going to do. You're going to get in there and try to run through the pen after the crows. Alright, I'm struggling. Poor Magoo. He doesn't have a clue, that duck. See? That's what he wants to do. He wants to run that direction. But you can't. You gotta go around the pen, Doug. Alright, I gotta get back to shoveling. I'm almost done. I go upload this and then I gotta run to town, unfortunately. I haven't left the property in I think it's like 4 or 5 days. It's been a little while. It's time to do my run to town. Who's in here? Stripper. Look at the little duck. The Stripper. Oh, duck, you're so cute. This is her new place in the metal shed. I'm thinking the reason she's in here is because the shed gets so warm during the day. Because now with the sun beating on it, the shed gets seriously warm. I'm thinking that's why she's in here. Because the barn's cool and the shed's hot. Well, warmer. Alright, I gotta get clean. Gotta clean this out. It's a little bit wet for tonight's deep freeze. Ducks are making a break for it. Oh, they're coming back. These ducks come back. A bunch of them went around to the barn. They can't wait to get out of the pen. I'm end up cleaning the whole shed out. The straw on the under layer of it is really wet. That's where the smell's coming from in here. The duck urine underneath. Wet duck farts. The little sneaks. Get back in. I guess the snow outside is better than the snow in the pen. They're really interested in what I'm doing though. It's so funny. It's like having a whole bunch of dogs. They follow you around, watching what you're doing. It was a lot wetter in here than I thought. There was a layer, the bottom layer was just soaking wet. Soaking wet. I was shocked actually when I was digging it out and it was coming up like in sheets. So it was like almost like that rotten straw. Stripper refuses to leave here though. I think it's because it's warm. I don't understand how she gets away with being with the Muscovies. She puts up with them or they put up with her, or because the other ducks, you know, the Muscovies pick on them, but for some reasons, you know, Stripper's allowed to be wherever she wants to be. It's like, you know, I just don't care. Right, duck? You can do what you want, eh? Oh, I wish I could pick you up without you freaking out, though. Here, maybe I can. Hey, Stripper? Alright, where are you? Okay. Oh, that's better. You didn't lose it totally. Alright, little duck. Oh, are you ever tiny? Oh, guys, she weighs nothing. She's like 3 pounds, maybe 4. You're so tiny, duck. You're nice and clean, though. You're taking care of yourself. I got you. Just relax. You're so cute. You are. My little duck. There. Well, that's really good, actually, considering normally ducks take off in a panic when you put them down. Oh, man. I'm a sucker for underducks. I just went to the garage to get feed. The escapees. I guess the snow outside's better. Oh, they saw Doug. Doug's running the bush like a crazy dog with the crows today. Come on, ducks. I got my ducks in a row today. They keep trying to leave. Oh, little rascals. Well, they're ready for tonight. We're all cleaned up. Is it ever nice though? It's got to be. It feels like about 8-9 degrees, maybe even 10 right now. What are you doing, ducks? Oh, the dog. Oh. He's getting a workout today. Getting ready for the season. The crows are putting him in training. Hi, Magoo. How are you doing? You know, I never see you in the bathtub, but are you ever clean? Here, let's take you over to the bathtub. Okay, Magoo. Look over my here. Okay. No, Magoo doesn't like the bathtub. Yeah, not interested. He'll let me spray him though. Here, we'll give him a little bit of a spray here before I put the hose away. I like to know how he's keeping himself so clean. He's having a hard time. He wants to clean his face with his foot there, but he's falling over. Oh, he's coming towards me. He's having a hard time. Oh, Magoo. I'm telling you right now, it's like so warm. Well, look at the melt that's taking place here. Just bang. The heat of the sun is unbelievably nice. Oh, lots of snow falling off the roof here behind us. Enjoy the day, ducks. I'm going to run to town. And like I said, guys, I'm not going to do any video tomorrow because I'm going to work on the website so that I can get the t-shirts up so that you guys can show some duck love for some really, really nice t-shirts. I'm not kidding you, they're really nice. I'm really happy with the print job on these ones. I redid the logos on them. I did about 40 hours worth of graphics work tweaking the logos. They're really nice. Plus the company did just an unbelievably nice job printing. That new technology they have for printing, basically, like I think it's actually bubble jet. They call it bubble jet printing. It looks like a photograph. It's so nice. It's unbelievable. When you get them, you'll see the photos don't do them justice. I'm blown away how nice they look. I'm going to get a color of each one of a color for myself. All right, I'm going to go and do my trip to town and then come back and edit this. And well, I'll release the other video. It's already uploaded. And we'll talk to you, I guess, on Monday. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends. And enjoy the show. Good night, ducks.